Hey everyone, how's it going? Matthew Bailey Media here, and welcome to another 2026 movie review. I know it's been a while, or not really a while, but I mean the first one I think I did for this year was Iron Lung, and now I'm gonna do a movie review for a movie that I actually surprisingly enjoyed a lot, and that is of course a movie simply titled Goat. So this is a Sony Pictures animated movie. It's by the same people who did the Spider-Verse films and and K-pop Demon Hunters, which I have not seen yet. I will get around to that eventually. But when it comes to this movie, this tells the story of a little goat who wants to become a big rollerball player. Now, rollerball is basically their version of basketball in this movie. Or in this universe, I should say. So he wants to become a big rollerball player, but especially to play on the same team as his hero, character known as Jed, who, even though the character Jed is voiced by a female, and I think it's a female character, they're basically depicting her character as like the LeBron James of this movie. Now, and I know who LeBron James is. So with Goat, it tells the story of how the only reason why he's laughed at when he wants to follow his dream of becoming one is that they only allow big animals to play in this league, and he's a small animal with being a goat. And so it would make total sense why it's sort of like a passing of the torch story in a way. Sure, the character of Jet is still playing for them is still playing the same team that she's been on the last so and so years. But I think it's interesting that, again, I don't want to spoil anything for the movie, but basically it seems like the character of Jed does learn a lot from the character from the GOAT character. And honestly, I was pleasantly surprised. I thought I wasn't going to really enjoy this movie too much, but apparently I really enjoyed it. So it's nice to see that this movie was actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. And again, these are the kinds of films that I would love to see in the theater. I mean, these kinds of like heartfelt animated kids films that don't really have a political message shoved into them in a way. And I think because even though that's what most people will probably assume, it didn't have that, in my opinion. And again, I really enjoyed this movie. I didn't think I was going to, but apparently I did. And like I said, I am really looking forward to the next phase of Sony animated films. It seems like a lot of their films recently, from Across the Spider-Verse, now GOAT, K-pop Demon Hunters, Mitchell's vs. the Machines, and these are just a few animated films that have come out over the last 5 to 6 years that I've really enjoyed. And again, K-pop Demon Hunters is the only movie I haven't seen, so maybe I'll get around to that. But with this movie, honestly, this was like peak Sony films. I mean, it feels like ever since the pandemic, Sony has been doing really good at their films, and especially when you look at some of the films they came out with before the pandemic, movies that some of my friends don't like to talk about. Yeah, so I mean, it's crazy how they went from that performance to what GOAT is. And I mean, it's crazy. So anyways, let me give you my rating of the movie. So for my rating of GOAT, like I said, I really enjoyed this film. I didn't think I was going to, but I really enjoyed it. It was a heartfelt movie. I think I even shed a few tears at one point near the end of the movie, which is insane. So I'm going to give this movie a solid 4 out of 5. Yep, 4 out of 5 is my rating of this movie. Really looking forward to probably having this on the best films of the year list, most likely. So anyways, that's all for now in this movie review. And as always, I will see all of you guys in the next video.